MC from Jurassic 5. You know what I mean? Yep. So, I heard you guys, I seen you guys just came back down from Aspen, man. So tell me, bro, how was the trip, man? How was the show and everything? Red Rock, Colorado, right?
Oh, yeah. Up in Red Rocks and stuff, man.
That's what's up, man.
That was real nice. But in Aspen, that was a different spot. But the first day we went to Red Rocks, which is another, like, it's like a natural amphitheater. Like, it's like made out of rocks and stuff. So
wow.
It's crazy and stuff, you know. It's like, it's red. It's actually red.
Wow.
But it's like an amphitheater, and it goes down, and you can look, and the stage is like right there and stuff. You can look up and you can see like crowds of people and stuff. Like it's deep. It's
wow.
real deep.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
It was a little trek if you walk up it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It wasn't no joke.
It was a nice hike.
No, nice. My leg is hurting right now.
All stairs.
Yeah, all stairs. Yeah, all stairs. Yeah. So people that like to work out.
Are they like caved out of the rocks as well, or is it more?
Well, like I guess it's still rock, but they made it like some wood seats or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like layers
of going up.
Yeah,
Right. Now I can imagine just being in the audience, looking down like that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, it's some crazy shots. Like I gotta show you one day, like some crazy shots.
Right.
From down, looking at the stage.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can only imagine.
Yeah.
You know, being in them seats. Yeah. So.
No, it's interesting. Then we went to Aspen, so we put one in the spot called Belly Up, and Belly Up was a pretty known spot. They got one in San Diego as well, but the one in Aspen, it's like the original one and stuff. But we've been doing that for a long time. We know the owner and stuff, and his sons and stuff, and they've been J5 fans for the longest and stuff, and the dads, and, you know, so we as Jurassic 5 have those type of relationships with owners of places and stuff. You know, you know, with promoters as well, but a lot of times they be with like owners of places where we know people that, you know, want to bring us and stuff.
And you get that direct connect instead of having to go through.
Like the guy, but like with Red Rocks and stuff. You know, that was somebody that we know, Don and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a promoter in Colorado, but he's been doing big shit for a long time and stuff. But he always respected us and loved us, and, you know, try to book us every time he can.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so much respect and stuff, you know.
And so for the people that's out there who don't know, this is Akil from the legendary group Jurassic 5, and kind of give people a little brief, you know, introduction about Jurassic 5 and about the group and you guys and everything.
Well, we from Los Angeles. The majority of the group is from Los Angeles and stuff. We kind of like it's an amalgamation of three different entities and stuff. You know, you got the Rebels of Rhythm, which is myself. Akil, which people know him as Soup and stuff, and then it was Africa, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Shiny Mac.
Shiny Mac and stuff was original Rebels of Rhythm, whatnot and stuff. And then you had the Unity Committee, which is Cut Chemist, Mark 7, and Charlie Tuna and stuff. So, and then you have DJ Newmark, which is a lone producer and DJ, you know, by itself and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So when we decided to actually do a song together and stuff as far as Rebels of Rhythm and Unity Committee and stuff, you know, since this actually happened over a course of time and stuff where we met at the Good Life and we liked each other's style and we liked the way, you know, each other meshed. Yeah, right. Like we like that they was like, you know, not trying to be like everybody else at the Good Life.
Right.
Stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And they like that as well out of y'all.
Exactly. So we seen the, you know, the mutual thing, and then they were just dope or whatnot and stuff. So Cut Chemist was like, yo, you know, they at first they was like, yo, we like to do a song and stuff. So, you know, and then that almost like about a year passed or whatnot and stuff, and then we end up doing this thing called Rat Race. And stuff. And Rat Race was this thing where Bigger B, rest in peace,
Bigger B
gets to have this you know, he's famous for Unity and stuff, but before then he had Rat Race and stuff where he would have like these live bands perform like hip hop stuff, you know, songs of different artists and stuff. So he would catch people from the Good Life or other places where he knew where underground hip hop was going on, and he had a live band, and they would play, you know, your music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he had featured like 3 different groups and whatnot and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and he had a DJ.
Okay.
Right, so that was his twist and stuff. He added a DJ to the band thing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't done back then where you had a DJ. So
right, and live bands rocking with rap groups.
Yeah. So we had to do a rehearsal for it, right? So the groups that was gonna perform for this particular one was a Unity Committee, which was Charlie Tuna, Cut Chemist, and Mark 7, right? And then it was going to be Rebels of Rhythm, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know,
Akil,
Shiny, and then it was going to be Sin, which was Medusa and Coco and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, you know what I'm saying? So that was like a hot lineup for like, you know, underground.
Yes.
Hip hop and stuff. So,
and it was live. Oh man, yeah, that would have been epic.
So we had to go to the rehearsal to go perform for this, right? So when we at the rehearsal, and guess where the rehearsal is at?
Where? The Good Life?
Nope. The rehearsal is across the street from Okie Dogs and stuff. It's like in between Okie Dogs and Roscoe's
at the
Pico.
Not the
on Pico, on the left hand side, the same side that the Steel District is on. But,
okay, right down the street. Not where they had the Cuban restaurant.
Yeah, it used to be a rehearsal spot.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a rehearsal spot. So we went there to go rehearse and stuff. So when we go to rehearsal for the first time, we get to meet the DJ. And guess who the DJ is?
Who?
DJ Newmark.
Wow.
So this is where Jurassic 5 met at on Pico.
Full circle. Right.
Not really at the Good Life. The Unity Committee and Rebels of Rhythm met at the Good Life. But as far as the connection with all of Jurassic 5, we met on Pico, across the street from Roscoe's or Okie or whatever in between.
Wow.
It's not there no more. I forget the street and stuff, you know.
I think that's like Orange or something like that, I believe. Or some, I know what street you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wow, so that's epic right there. Cause with me knowing you guys, like, you know, really knowing you guys, I even thought that the whole connection came from the Good Life.
Yep.
I didn't know that the whole J5 connection actually happened on Pico. I thought it was all connected from the Good Life.
Yeah, because most people just think like Rebels of Rhythm and Unity Committee is Jurassic 5 and stuff, but they forget that Newmark was, because when we decided to do a song together, it was a 12-inch called Unified Revolution and stuff. That was the name of the song and stuff. And we actually just did the song and stuff so we can actually perform at the Good Life. And, you know, if we had different shows, you know, you can perform it, you know, or whatnot and stuff, as well as we both put it on our demos and stuff. They had a demo deal that they was working with Chrysalis Records, I think. And then we had a demo deal with Relativity or whatnot and stuff. So, I forgot what I was saying.
Y'all was using the same song.
So we used the same song and stuff, you know what I'm saying, in all these different occasions and stuff. So it really was just that and stuff. So once they didn't get no deal, and then we didn't get no deal, we was like, man, let's just put the record out and stuff. So Cut Chemist was kind of like influenced off of like DJ Shadow. DJ Shadow had put like out a 12-inch of his own and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Just his own little artwork and shit. And, you know, it was just some underground hip hop shit and stuff. But he just made a record and
pushed it out there.
Yeah, so he was like kind of influenced off that. So, you know, the group got together. It's like, man, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna put our own record. It costs like $500 to make a record and stuff. So it was like 6 of us. So it was like 100 apiece, which is, you know, I didn't have 100, so at that time, shit.
But it was 6 of y'all, so somebody compensated.
Exactly, it was already a done deal. All I know was like, we finna make a record. So on this record, you got Unified Revolution. It's the song that Unity Committee and Rebels of Rhythm did and stuff, right? Cut Chemist did the beat and stuff, and then we put our little old school flavor to it and stuff, and then Charlie and them came with that, like, you know, Run DMC, like back and forth type thing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Anybody here, just Unified Revolution, that's the name of the song and stuff. But that's where the connection in what Jurassic 5 became as a group and stuff. So we ended up putting out this 12-inch. So on the B side, you got Cut Chemist with lesson 4 or lesson 6, his little DJ little mix type of thing and shit. And then the other song on there was Newmark. He had a song called Rubber Tires and stuff.
Right.
Which was his like production and just little mix up or whatnot and stuff. So so that 12-inch is what solidified Jurassic 5 is what. That's why I had to go.
As a whole group.
Exactly.
Wow.
But it was still called Unified Revolution. We wasn't called Jurassic 5 yet and stuff. So we ended up putting out that 12-inch and stuff, and it started getting out there, and people start knowing people or whatnot and stuff. Doc here, knew people because he worked at Interscope at the time and stuff, and worked at Loud Records and stuff. So he knew different DJs, what I'm saying, around and stuff. So it was getting known or whatnot and stuff. So it ended up getting picked up by TBT. Blunt TBT, right? And so they wanted to put it out as a 12-inch and stuff, what I'm saying? But they couldn't, clear all the samples from Newmark's Rubber Tires or Cut Chemist Lesson 6 and stuff. So it was just Unified Revolution and stuff, what I'm saying? So when they decided to be like, yo, we want to sign this and stuff, what I'm saying? Prior to that, Charlie girlfriend at the time, his son's mom and stuff, she like, y'all think y'all sound like the Fantastic Five. It's more like the Jurassic 5, right? So she was just like joking and shit. Like, so Charlie was like, man, if we ever become a group, what do you think of this name? He's like, yeah, that shit is dope, but I was still like, yeah, Rebels of Rhythm. And they was like, yeah, Unity Committee, but it's like, still, we still pushing our own solo shit. We was like,
brands,
we was like, but if we ever become a group, then this might be the name and stuff, right? So fast forward, like I said, this label, TBT, they want to they want to sign us and stuff. So they like, yeah, but so what's the name of the group? We was like, Jurassic 5 and shit.
Wow. Yeah. That's history right there. Like, that's dope because, again, me knowing you guys, I mean, like, a lot of that history I was kind of integral part of.
Yeah.
And still not knowing the outcome of a lot of the name.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still thought the whole group met at the Good Life.
Yeah. Shout out to Denise for the name. What's up, Denise?
Yeah, shout out to Denise. Hey, you guys not sounding like Fantastic Five.
Yeah.
You sound like Jurassic 5. So there you go. The name came up out of a joke.
And what's so crazy about it, though, is that Jurassic is something old, right?
Right.
And like that at that time, you had to.
Jurassic Park.
Most people say Jurassic Park, right? You know what I'm saying? But the thing about Jurassic Park is that they brought something old into today's time. So they took the old DNA and brought it into today's time, right? So that's what we did actually, because with hip hop, like our style of hip hop is like old school shit, right? So something that seemed like a myth, like so dinosaurs seem like a myth. Did they exist? Did they not? You really don't know. So until they brought it back into the time, like
added the DNA and everything.
So the same thing with us. That's exactly what we were doing. We wasn't trying to even do no Jurassic shit, but that's exactly what the
outcome of it. And the crazy thing is because now that how you just brought it to light like that, we never looked at it like that.
Yeah.
Like literally, you guys are the new DNA of the old hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all brought that essence back.
Yeah.
And even, a lot of people throughout y'all career, earlier in y'all career, a lot of people was recognizing y'all for that. But just to really identify it in total with that, man, is really unique, man. And I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy because everything that we was doing, it exemplified exactly that, and without us even trying to do it and stuff. So that lets you know something, you're not in control. You know what I'm saying? As bad as you want to do something and stuff, like I want to make a left turn right here and stuff, and then you end up making a right. You be like, why the fuck did I make a right? I wanted to make a left, but you wasn't supposed to make that left. Because when you turn right, you ran into somebody you ain't seen in a long fucking time and shit. You're like, damn. So, you just roll with whatever's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Throughout my history of doing this, like I had to realize, I just accept. I don't expect no more shit. It's like, okay, that's what that was supposed to happen. Because if it was up to us, I'd be Rebels of Rhythm.
or platinum albums selling, you know, because the thoughts that we had coming up as far as being rap artists and, you know, performers and everything like that, you know, it was never on the underground level.
No.
You know, we wanted to be mainstream like everybody
Just like
else.
I heard Run DMC on the radio.
Yeah.
I heard Houdini on the radio.
Exactly.
I heard Fat Boys on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I like all that, you know, commercial stuff is only get played on the radio. That's like later and stuff. But our first shit here in hip hop, UTFO on the radio. Roxanne, come on, man. That was like prime time. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace,
Educated Rapper again. Yeah, we shouted that out earlier today again. Rest in peace, Educated Rapper. UTFO, you know what I'm saying, set it a major foundation for hip hop.
On the radio.
On the radio.
Hip hop on the radio. Real hip hop. So like I always wanted to be heard on the radio because that's how I heard, you know, Sugar Hill Gang. I heard my favorite artists on the radio and stuff. So I wanted to be like them and stuff. It wasn't like, oh, you want to sell out because you're getting heard on the radio or
no. That was the move. That's where you was trying to go. You was trying to make records. You was trying to sell records. You wanted to be on tour. You wanted to be at the Uncle Jam's Army and the Fresh Fests and, you know, Budweiser Super Fest. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be on tour with LL. You know, so to come from that vision to the actual transition, Jurassic 5 happening. Now you guys are popping, but you're not that commercial group. You're this underground group. But your circuit is so, y'all listeners, y'all touring circuit is so hot, man. It's like, who would ever think that y'all that underground group? You understand what I'm trying to say? It's like, you guys have tours and haven't put out an album in how long?
Shoot, like 10 years. That was like 2006, our last album.
And you guys are still touring, so
like 11 years.
With that perception, would you rather be that artist that everybody heard in the mainstream early in your career, like you wanted to be on the radio and not have that successful touring career, or would you like it the way you have it now?
Shoot, I really like it the way we have it now and stuff. You know, I'm not saying that in the moment, you know, you don't know what you're doing while you're doing it in the moment and stuff. So, you know, it's things that you be trying to achieve and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not until you stop that you look back like, damn, we did a lot. But you don't really, while you're doing it, you don't realize that you're doing.
Right. You haven't thought about all the things that you've done because you're constantly doing
exactly and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not until you stop that you realize, like, oh, okay.
Or people start giving you accolades for the things that you've done.
Yeah, like they be like, oh, OG now. They be like, oh, OG, and I be like, man, still got some rhymes, nigga.
Now, we was having this discussion last night. We're not gonna throw out ages or nothing like that, but we was having this discussion last night, and this is for anybody who want to chime in with this conversation right now. Do you feel like 40 or being in our 40s is too old to be in the rap game now?
Hell no. I mean, we ain't never been in this part of history and stuff. I mean, you know, what's that? Is it 50 years old? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We ain't even 50 years old yet.
Right.
So, like, we haven't even, it's not like it's been around for, like, centuries and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you able to, you know, see the pattern and stuff and realize, okay, at this time, you kind of too old to be doing this shit. Like, it's not like it's a sport. That's why I kind of explain it like that and stuff. You know, like, you know, for me playing sports and football and stuff, like, I love football, right? But my football career would have been over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as an MC, I'm still able to go because it's not like it's a sport and stuff. It's not like my knees gonna go out and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you b-boying and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But still you got a lot of older b-boys that still get out because you got fitness and stuff. So you keep in shape with this and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that's going against, you know, who we are or whatnot and stuff. They keep us young. The music keep us young. The art, the vibration and stuff, you know what I'm saying? All these things, you know, have a lot to do with keeping us young and in the spirit of it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I think if you fresh, you fresh.
Right.
It's dope. If it's dope, it don't matter. If you like 8 years old or you 88, if that shit is dope,
it's dope.
It's dope.
Yeah,
No, they don't got no age on it. Dope don't got no age on it. That shit get you high at any time, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what we were saying, because we was like, you know, if there was an age limit in life as far as what you can accomplish or what you have accomplished or what you were able to accomplish up until a certain point. And if 40 was the cutoff, then why do we have Donald Trump as president? Why do we have 40, 50, 60-year-old CEOs? That means everything should stop at the age of 40. Everybody should retire and go lay down or go to the pastures and do whatever, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's like I'm saying with this whole analogy with sports and stuff, it's like, yo, you're done after a certain amount of time because of injuries and stuff, you know.
Right.
You
the
know,
wear and tear
just
on your
the
body.
wear and tear period and stuff, you know what I'm saying? With this right here, what's the wear and tear? Some groupies? What's the fucking wear and tear?
Getting tired of being in the studio tonight,
you know what I'm saying? For real. What actually is the wear and tear on this shit? It's like, yo, unless you just do it with drugs and you know what I'm saying, you like liquor and you know what I'm saying, we see that.
A hard life.
We see that aspect of it too, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that does exist as well and stuff, but for the most part, like, you should be getting smarter. Your mind should be getting sharper as you get older, you know what I'm saying? If anything and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now I really know how to say that rhyme, and I know what to say, and I know how to say it, and at the right time and shit, you know what I'm saying? Now I should know how to technically, you know what I'm saying, guide this shit and be a real alchemist and shit, you know what I'm saying? By bringing this element with this element and make some real gold right there in front of your face and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I would think that a person get older, you get dope.
You get wise.
Some people, I mean, it's like with anything. If you played basketball and you was dope when you was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then you stopped until you was like 31, and you trying to get back out there and shit, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got skills, but
you don't have them like you did. Or you would have if you would have kept it going.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's with anything and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have a lot of these older MCs, sometimes, you know, they didn't keep up with it, and then they try to get back in it by, you know, get inspired by something and thinking that they can do it because they see somebody else do it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then they start sounding like them or whatnot and stuff, you know, like, I mean, you just got to keep up your skills, you know. I don't think that you should fall off. Like Big Daddy Kane, they never fell off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still tight. KRS-One still killing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think whatever you want to think, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, shit, I think he's still smashing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, you got a couple other ones. You be like, you just don't got it as much no more. But then there's some that just like, yo, Busta Rhymes always still come off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the same, and it's like he's getting even quicker.
Jay-Z,
with his flow.
Jay-Z, shit, Jay-Z is fucking dope.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Eminem, he's fucking sick. And shit, you know what I'm saying?
Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this
come
could go
on,
on and on.
I mean, it's about literature and stuff. You know,
if you're a true lyricist at your task or at your skill, it should never fall off.
Unless your voice just gone and you know what I'm saying, you ain't got it no more and stuff, you know what I'm saying, I don't think you ever lose it.
Right.
You know, I just think that you just ain't trained it enough
to keep it going into a certain, or
you know
letting it rise to a certain peak.
You just probably left it alone. Be like, I'm doing something else. I'm doing construction or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm chefing now. You know, I mean, because we grow in our life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, rapping ain't always what do all the time. You know what I'm saying? At one point it was and stuff, but you know, you gotta, grow and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ever put that down because that's what got me to where
you are right now.
Yeah, I'm at and stuff. But still, you end up wanting to do different things. I do editing and stuff. But, I like to do.
You do a lot of video footage and stuff, right? You do a lot of little video footage and editing and stuff like that, right? And a lot of photography too. You take a lot of nice pictures, man. So
thank you.
My man, you have expanded into your realm of different arts and cultures, man. Because like I said, I've noticed a lot of your photography skills. I've been in some of your video footage that you shot.
Right.
You know, I sat up with you late at night, man, and watched you edit videos and stuff like that, man. So I seen you transition from a rapper to, you know, more or less a video producer and an editor, and, you know, your journey and your tasks and your skills are continuing to grow with whatever that you do, man, and that's an amazing thing, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man.
You know, and I appreciate you, you know, coming in and sitting in with the crew, man, and you know, like, you always welcome, man. You family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And just
got pros over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this is going down, man. Opening up the spot, man. This is beautiful, man. Like I said, this is what hip hop is and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my homeboy, like about six years ago, he was like, man, he said, man, technology is the new hip hop, man. You gotta step up into, you know what I'm saying? That's another element of hip hop and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we doing right now. You know, we got the camera, got D behind the camera right now and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we capturing it and being able to harness that and put it out there with, you know, technology and how people are getting music.
Right.
You know, because it ain't like how we used to get music, go to a record store and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We go to the swap meet, go get some mixtapes and shit, you know? Hello?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. So, you know, we used to go get mixtapes and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, you just be like, hey, share that.
Let's get you on a podcast.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to use a mic and shit.
Oh, no, that's not you, man.
Talking all this MC shit.
Yeah, no, that's not you. Our core is a little bad sometimes, man. But you know, no, that's real spit, man. It's because, you know,
how we get music and stuff is important and stuff. You know, everybody, like, how do you get music now?
Podcasts,
you know what I'm
MP3, downloads,
you know
computers, internet, you know, so on and so forth.
Like back in the days, like you'd be like, yo, let me borrow that Rakim, you know, cassette. You'd be like, hell no, bring the tape over, I'll make you a copy.
Right.
I got a double cassette.
Yeah,
I'll make you a dub, but you're not finna get my copy. Original. Hell no, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be a special person that I'll be like, man, I'll let you use my tape. I let you use my CD.
Right.
I let you use my record and shit. But now it's like, yo, how can I fucking lose your MP3?
And you got the music downloaded in the SoundCloud somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? Music is not tangible is what I'm getting at. Music is not tangible no more. Like, you know, tangible is something you can see, you can touch, you can feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, having music and stuff. It used to be like, yo, I got my CDs in the room, and I got my CDs in the car, I got my tapes in the car, I got my records over here. Don't scratch my records, don't touch my shit that you can see. Now it's be like, yo, man, just share it with me.
Yeah. Bluetooth me that track.
like so the music don't have no, like, it's nothing that you can hold it to.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like a song, the life expectancy of a song on the internet now is like what, about 24 hours?
Wow. Wait.
Yeah.
You just enlightened me on something right there.
Yeah, for real.
Repeat that again, bro.
The life expectancy of a song on the internet is about 24 hours and shit. You know what I'm saying? After it come out, it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Am I right? Am I right? Yo, he's 19, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't don't know, just, that's real. They get with it, hey, it's over, I need some new shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, they eat that shit up, and they looking for something new right then and there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's why so much stuff come out, you know what I'm saying? Because the attention span.
It's so short.
It's so short. That's why you only have 2 verses on songs now. They didn't fuck the third verse. No, it ain't no third verse no more.
Yeah, songs ain't even 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes like it used to be.
It's all 2 verses. And stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because the life expectancy and you like, yo, they ready to give it to me now. You know what I'm saying? But like the cool part about videos is tangible.
And it's capture is something that you can visualize and capture and remember.
So like when CJ DJ Threesome was playing all that music and stuff for all them songs that we got. You know what I'm saying? All that Skill District stuff that you was playing and stuff, you know. Only thing is we ain't never shot no videos to them songs and stuff.
So
now they just songs. You know what I'm saying? They just like, you know, it's. But if they had videos attached on there, you could be like, share that one, share that one, share that one. Oh, you heard this one? Share that one. Even if it's just a picture of a cover and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's still
just
something.
Showing why the song is playing.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because we live in that age right now and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people put out songs and they just put the song out. Be like, forget that. Put the video out first. Because back in the days, like, we used to hear a song and you be like looking for that song. You go like, go to this swap meet, you go to this swap meet. You go to this record store, you go to that record store looking for that song, like hoping that, you know what I'm saying, you can find that song and stuff, but you can't find it. And then when you do find it, it's like a demand for it because people looking for it. Like now, if you do a video and then you don't got the song out, it ain't out yet, but you just do the video, now you like, everybody looking for the song.
But the video will blow up.
Because everybody like, yo, that's where can I get that song at?
Right.
But if I give you the song already, it's done. You don't need to put out no fucking video after that. If you put out the song and you already let everybody hear it, then it's over. You might as well put out the video.
And then
on the video at the end, you say, I'm gonna, you know, use pre-orders and shit. You know what I'm saying? For when the album do come out. So then you help your record sales and stuff, you know what I'm saying? For when that album do come out, all the people 2 months ahead would have been ordered it. So when the day that it do come out, it's gonna say that all the people that bought that shit for 2 months, on that one day that it do come out, 10,000 people bought it, 15,000 people bought it, 20,000 people bought it and stuff. You understand? So you already led them up to it, like you'll be able to buy this in 2 months or 1 month, or 3 weeks and stuff.
And still get that 15,000 record sale when you release date, time, or whatever.
Exactly. But if you put out the song, it's a done deal.
Wow.
Everybody's just gonna like it for 24 hours.
Hip hop philosophy. My man is breaking it down to the purest essence, man, to the point to where I didn't even know the life expectancy of a song on the internet was 24 hours, man. That's deep, bro.
Yeah, man, right.
That's deep. So, I mean, man, this is just hip hop philosophy coming from my man, Akil the MC, J5, man. Blessings for that right there, man. You just enlightened a lot of people, bro.
I learned all that while doing cocaine and shit.
Hey, my man just enlightened a lot of people, man. And it's a blessing to have you on the show, man. It's a blessing to have you sitting with us tonight. And just briefly, man, where can the fans catch Jurassic 5 next shows?
Oh yeah, next show we in Maryland, spring. Oh shit, something. And we in Maryland.
Well, just check that website. What's that website, man?
Yeah, on Jurassic 5 Facebook and stuff. Jurassic5.com, www.jurassic5.com. No, but we in Maryland and then Boston. With Maryland on Wednesday the 7th. On the 8th, we in Philadelphia. On the 9th, we in Boston. And on the 10th, we in New York and stuff in Brooklyn and stuff.
Word. Yeah. That's what's up. And then, briefly, let the people know what you got going on solo.
Oh yeah.
If you got anything coming out or where they can catch you at.
Yeah. I mean, I be in and out and stuff. When Jurassic 5 not doing nothing, then that's when I'm doing something.
Okay.
Stuff, you know, so when I got some stuff I'm working on with, I deal with my son Shakir and stuff. You know, so
Right.
I got some heat for y'all. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Man.
I'm about to heat it up. I can say something later.
Yeah, let me just cut you off.
I get pros that interview and stuff.
Yeah. You gotta say something for the other show. You gotta let the other show indulge in all this loveliness right here. But just real briefly, man, this brother kids, this brother's sons, man, Qasim, Shakir, Jabari. Hey, man, this dude's sons hold heat, man. So if you ever get a chance to go, can they catch your sons?
What they call Ill Valley High.
Ill Valley High.
That's my hoes, all my sons and stuff. That's the name of their group and stuff. And then they have a conglomeration of different groups that they got and stuff.
Right.
You got Nuruddin Al Aswad, which is Jabari and my other little cousin, and then you got Lousy Human Bastards and stuff, which is Shakir, and he's doing a lot of production. So he's like the main leader of everybody and stuff.
Right.
rounded everybody up.
But this man's sons is dope. So if you ever get a chance, and we're going to definitely have him in the studio as well. If not on the Sunday show, definitely on the Tuesday show. Like you said, we got to give my man pros in the Tuesday night show some of this beautifulness as well. So you know we can't hog up all this.
I'm gonna give him one little controversy and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We gotta have some little conflict within the show. You know what I mean?
Like I ain't seen you in a long time. I don't want to talk no conflict.
Yeah. No, but it's definitely a pleasure, man, to have you sitting there with us, man, and coming in, man, and letting us interview you, and you know, just giving us a brief history on J5 and what you guys got going on, and that hip-hop philosophy, man, that you just dropped on us real quick, bro.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So really appreciative and love for all that, man. So blessings to you, your family. I see your daughter just graduated from high school, man. So congratulations on that, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I'm sorry because it's real personal between me and this brother, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of things might slip through the crevices, but, you know what I'm saying? This is my man with $100,000 right here. Akil the MC, Jurassic 5. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming down, man. We're going to jump back into the mix real quick. Close out the show because I think we ran a little bit over, but it's much love because we ran over for a beautiful moment, man, for my man Akil. So,
thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Again, Unseen Legion Radio. This is your boy, Hanif the Rhyme Broadcaster. Fleet DJ Threesomes on the ones and twos.
East.com.
And this is No Evidence Music, baby. Unseen Legion Radio. Let's get back into the mix real quick.